Michael Jackson, and we are the Jacksons. Michael's like, look, man, y'all cool, but I'm Mike. I can do this shit on my own, my nigga. I don't really need y'all.
Alright, today we've got to dig into the beef brewing between Rashad McCants and Gilbert Arenas, because things are starting to spill out into the open. There's a new interview where McCants is speaking on Arenas, essentially claiming that Gilbert thinks he's bigger than the program itself. And if you remember, this ties back to something I broke down about a month ago when Arenas was firing shots at Underdog. That's exactly what he was getting at in that clip. He brought up Michael Jackson while showing off his new studio.
I hate Rashad? No, I don't hate Rashad. I'm not sure they like me anymore. I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael Jackson. Okay, that's it. That's all I can give you. Thriller's coming. Shut up already. Okay?
So, Gilbert Arenas gave a quick glimpse of the new show he's setting up in his basement. That's the big reveal. Now, I've already covered this in previous videos, so I won't rehash everything here since most of you should already be caught up. But for anyone who isn't, Gilbert had been dropping warnings about Underdog tied to some contract negotiations that apparently didn't go the way he wanted. On his own YouTube channel, Arenas addressed it directly, basically saying everybody keeps claiming the show is better without me, so fine, I'll show you what that actually looks like. That statement got a lot of attention, and people started connecting the dots. Tommy Brown went viral again around this time too, because he'd been warning that Gilbert was about to expose something, specifically that he was only a 50-50 partner with the rest of the Underdog team. Like I said, I've broken all of that down in earlier videos, so I won't go too deep into it again here. What I do want to show you is how Gilbert Arenas and Rashad McCants might be running deeper than people realize. Marcellus Wiley actually weighed in on this too, and he broke it down from a really useful angle. He's got real experience working in studios and navigating partnerships, especially when things start falling apart behind the scenes, and contract talks get messy. So I want to highlight his take as well, because it adds some perspective. But first, let's get into the clip of Rashad McCants speaking on Gilbert Arenas, then I'll come back with some commentary of my own. If you're enjoying the breakdown, drop a like, it really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe.
And we are the Jacksons. Michael's like, look, man, y'all cool, but I'm Mike. I can do this shit on my own, my nigga. I don't really need y'all. Okay. So it's kind of like if Joe Jackson is Underdog, like, listen, Joe, I'm gonna go do my own thing now. This is the last tour that I'm gonna be performing with you guys. Hope you have a good time. So, you know, you gotta let Mike do Mike, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know what's gonna happen, but you just know that it's been a hell of a fucking time doing what we do. We're gonna continue to do what we do. Regardless, I think this space just needs what we've brought to the table. I think we've become trendsetters with conversation,
honesty,
sound bites, the analytical prowess that we bring to the table. And I think just me being a contrarian and a villain and being able to bring in entertainment value, props, and all the different things, man, confidence, and being the least accomplished on the couch, being able to talk my shit like I'm a fucking Hall of Famer is one of the things I lean into. But the one thing I want to address is that, man, it's a character. Like, people think that this is who I am, and it's not.
I can see it now.
And when people
get it
they get it fucked up when they see me and they feel like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And a lot of people take shots and think just because I'm saying what I'm saying on the show that this is or how I feel, and it's like, bro, I'm the only one on the show playing a character.
Okay, so that's the clip right there. And like I said, the reason I wanted to show you guys that older clip of Gilbert Arenas in his studio dropping the Michael Jackson comment is because now you've got Rashad McCants saying that Gilbert thinks he's the MJ of the group. I wanted to line those two moments up side by side because together they give you the full picture of how McCants actually feels about Arenas. Basically that Gilbert believes he's bigger than the show itself, and that's supposedly why he's no longer part of it. Now, in the Marcellus Wiley clip, he breaks it down from a different angle, suggesting that McCants is actually relieved Gilbert is gone because it puts him in position to be the face of the show going forward. Wiley also mentioned McCants might be staying behind to eventually launch something with Skip Bayless. That's part of why, in that earlier clip, you see McCants praising Underdog for the opportunity it gave him, and Gilbert Arenas ended up responding to that as well. So I've got all of that lined up for you in today's video. Let's get into the rest of these clips, and I'll come back with more commentary after each one.
But one thing that's not is maybe the response. The real response from Rashad McCants, where Gilbert Arenas is like, yo, what you gonna do? Because you gotta understand, in these cooling periods and this non-compete era and non-compete statements that you put inside your contracts, I think Gilbert is handcuffed in terms of direct communication with those that are interested in staying with Underdog. I think so. Look, there's a lot of ways this can play, because in this media era today, we've all been duped and fooled, right? Shannon Sharp, remember he had the audio tape. Turns out it was a promotion for some company, and, ED. Like, you could get suckered. So I don't mind getting suckered, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking. Like, yo, you got to keep some distance between you and these cats. And off the record, you can figure out your way, but you can't get caught. I think Gilbert has been hush hush and just responded to things in real time because he's in that non-compete. Now, that typically means you're moving on. That doesn't mean you're staying here. What, you gonna compete with us? You're not going anywhere then. But it looks like Gilbert may be moving on, and then it's like, okay, everyone else has to work on their individual situations. And if Underdog were smart, they locked them in, if the ones they wanted, before Gilbert could compete. So if I had to just say it the way it is, I say Gilbert is gone, obviously. Josiah's going to dip with him, because I just can't imagine. No Josiah and Gilbert. Kenyon's coming with him. So I think that Rashad's staying, because I think Rashad has gotten a taste of stardom that he wasn't going to be. I think I could carry this. Especially, I think Rashad sees that Gilbert always going to outshine him, and he don't want to play that game, being real. And Skip is for the taking. Skip doesn't have enough energy in his ammunition to fight Rashad. So if everyone clears the deck and it's just Rashad and Skip and some newbies, some new booty up there, Rashad going to take over that show.
So that's what Marcellus Wiley had to say. He's essentially pointing out that Rashad McCants is done with Gilbert Arenas and looking to move up, potentially teaming up with Skip Bayless down the line, and that working with Arenas again just isn't in the cards, since it would end up shrinking his role on the show. Now, these clips actually came out a couple of days ago. I didn't cover them right away because I had other things going on, but I do want to get into this next one. Let's take a look at the clip of Rashad McCants praising Underdog. This happened before the Marcellus Wiley clip, and it's actually what Wiley was reacting to. Let's check it out.
First and foremost, I want to say shout out to Underdog. I had to wear what I'm so proud to be wearing, giving us the opportunity to be able to show and prove as the #1 sports show on the internet, YouTube, everywhere else. I just want to be able to.
He's sucking dick. Crazy.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I almost spit that damn water everywhere.
I guess the gloves was off, right, Nick? I guess the gloves were off.
Oh, shit.
And I shook your hand before the show.
But I talked about my lungs. LeBron said,
damn. Okay.
It's Glazed Wednesday.
You said this.
Okay. Well, thanks again. Obviously he's picked sides. So we already know where he's gonna go.
And Gilbert Arenas didn't stay quiet on that one either. He responded to the clip saying that Rashad McCants had clearly picked his side. Here's that response right here.
First and foremost,
are you nervous, baby?
Yeah, baby. He said he's making his decision right now.
I'm so proud to be wearing, giving us the opportunity to be able to show and prove.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Sports show on the internet.
They gave me the opportunity. I gave you the opportunity.
Yeah.
He's fucking.
Ooh!
Oh, shit.
No, Nick, not. No, he's serious.
Oh, shit.
He's making his decision. Don't laugh, King. Stop
Spit that
laughing.
damn water everywhere. I guess I left off for me.
Skip. Stop laughing, Brandon. Stop laughing. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. He's serious.
Before the show.
But I talked about my lungs, LeBron said, and you
Damn. Okay.
It's a Glaze Wednesday.
You said this.
Okay.
Thank you again. Thanks again. You know, obviously he's picked sides. So we already know where he's going.
Oh my God, Fredo! Damn it! So you're not on my side. You're not with us. You was one of my best soldiers.
Oh,
Damn it!
baby, what you gonna do?
You do got a seat open.
Yep.
Pat Bev, Evan Turner. Baby, can you get them? God.
Damn. Don't be mad, baby.
And that right there is what kicked off everything you've seen in today's video. Rashad McCants going on the podcast and speaking openly about where things stand with Gilbert Arenas now. With that said, guys, drop your thoughts down in the comments. I want to hear what you think about all of this. If you made it this far in the video, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one. We out.